All right. Well, I guess we're in the middle here, so we'll just go right into the episode. Fade in, voiceover. Previously on CHRYSALIS, The Family Adventures. Giselle is crazily working away with the huge piles, seeming to be as huge as they were before, typing with one hand and holding a paper with the other. In walks Joey with a nice bouquet of flowers, followed by Michelle, Giselle's boss. Cut 2. Joey looks at Giselle directly, clenching his teeth. Giselle, ignoring his expression, lighting up smiling, continuing her work. They're really beautiful, Joey. Thanks for stopping by. But I'm sure you can see I can't take them now. You're going to have to find a vase and fill it yourself. Cut to Joey. Honey, I planned a whole date with dinner reservations. Giselle, a whole day late. It would have been nice yesterday when you didn't need to go through all those gestures with flowers and taking me out. All I needed was for you to come to bed. Cut to internal, the house, living room, day/dusk. Joey. Dad, you can stay on the couch. I'll guard the cookies under lock and key so nobody has access to them and you can make your bed. Cut to Josh. That's not what we wanted. Joey. Well, that's what you're getting. I don't work long hours every day for fun, so you don't need to have fun either. Internal, Samantha's hospital room, day/dusk. Dr. Morfield. We're going to work in our upcoming sessions on your experience, not only from the assault leading up to your taking the pills, but also backwards through the assault, the pandemic, and even further back. Cut to. Now it's going to be intense because you need to be ready to go out on your own time, to go out on your own in time for that hearing. Cut to. Giselle is there with her. Dr. Morfield had left. Cut to. Samantha. They set a court date for me and Kamala. Dr. Morfield's on board, and I hope you will be too. Giselle. Well, it doesn't make me feel good. Samantha. Listen, Ma, you gotta cut it. This is our chance to put away the cop that terrorized and assaulted us. I need you to support us. Cut to Giselle. Oh, it's most likely going to be all day, and I've already missed so much work. Samantha. Ma, this is important. It means putting a criminal away. If you don't come, it means it's okay for you, for people to assault others. Cut to later that night. Samantha's TV is showing the very disturbing video of the police officers beating Tyre Nichols. Nichols, voiceover on TV filtered. I just want to go home. First police officer, voiceover on TV filtered, angry, loud. Well, if you don't lie down, Nichols gets down to lie on the street. Nichols on TV filtered, wheezing, pleading. Well, I am on the ground. The TV officer, voiceover on TV filtered. On your stomach. Samantha is in shock. She's on the phone. Cut to, she is on the phone with Kamala. Samantha, as she quickly takes the pill. Oh, baby, it was so horrible. I got really scared. What if that were you? Oh, I can't even think about it. He wasn't doing anything. Kamala, voiceover filtered. I know. I'm sorry you had to see that. I don't want you to go off the rails with the hearing coming up. Samantha, with confidence. No, I won't let it stop us. Now I can remember why we went in that day in the first place. Cut to Kamala, voiceover filtered. I can't tell you how much that makes me feel so happy and so proud I'm with you. Samantha. Me too. I think if we keep loving each other, we can do it. I wish I could see you. Wait a minute, we could video chat. Kamala, voiceover filtered. Oh, I'm in bed already. Samantha. Come on, can't you turn on a light? Kamala, voiceover filtered. What about talking? I'm sorry, it's just... Samantha starts to look pouty and a little fearful. Kamala, voiceover filtered. I'm like so tired. It's been a long day between the class and the court and the job. I just need to... Samantha. Oh, honey, my mom was like that too. Just crazier. Kamala, voiceover filtered. Oh, yeah? But I promise I won't hang you up. I won't hang up, even if we have to fall asleep with the phone off the hook. Samantha. Oh, okay. I'll try to keep you from falling asleep, but I also don't want to upset you and make you more tired. Kamala, voiceover filtered, almost unintelligible. Please don't worry. It's going to be all right. You're stronger than you think. Samantha, thank you, baby. Samantha climbs into bed, turns off the lights, puts the phone by the pillow, and lies on her side. Samantha, softly, intimate. Okay, I'm in bed with the lights out here. I want it to be like we're together. There is silence a couple moments. The sound of medical machines around Samantha can be heard. Samantha, are you there, honey? After a pause. Kamala. Yeah, here. Samantha, honey, sweetie, promise me I'll make it through the night. I can still see the image of that scene. I'm sorry, honey. Kamala, voiceover, filtered, more awake. That means you feel things. You're so precious. Listen, I'm going to say what my black people tell me. You got to be strong. You got to believe in yourself. But keep telling yourself it's going to be all right. You're alive. That's big. And I'm alive and you got me. You're not alone. Samantha. And I'm white. Kamala, voiceover, filtered. Nah, don't go there. Samantha. Oh, because it makes you feel bad. I'm sorry. I'm just saying. Kamala, voiceover, filtered. I hear you. Just keep that to yourself. Those cops were all black. What if they had stopped you and pulled you out of a car? Now, you can't say it's because they were white. It's more complex than that. And you're a woman. Never mind. Just tell yourself you're strong. Say, I'm strong. Long pause. Samantha? Samantha has fallen asleep. Kamala, voiceover, filtered. Samantha? Oh, wow, you beat me to sleep. Okay, I have to run out and get the coffee that I'm supposed to bring every week, but I forgot. So stay tuned for a commercial break. Actually, this would be where we go. And now, continuing, the usual stuff that I have in every episode, but somehow didn't make it into this one. I'll be right back. I'll be right back. I'll be right back. Just want to let you know I burned down my kitchen. What, dearie? You burned down the kitchen? Well, it smells like it. Fortunately, nothing burned except the pot. I am such a dunce. Okay, back to the episode. Never mind me. Let's get back to Giselle, Kamala, blah, 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 blah. Okay, internal of the house. Joey's in Giselle's bedroom night. Giselle is getting into bed. She notices Joey is out cold. Giselle, getting beside him. Soft, intimate. Wow, my little man. Out one night and out cold the next. Don't worry, baby. I put the flowers in a vase nicely. Can't believe how much I do for you. And you're not even cheating. That's the crazy part. Pause. Breath. My patience with your troubled childhood is beginning to wear thin. Internal. Josh's room, night. Josh is in bed, snoring. Internal, the house, living room, night. Mike is on the sheet-made-up couch, snoring away. Internal, Samantha's hospital room, next day. See, that would have been the place that would have been right there. Mike is made up on the sheet, snoring away. Then you cut to the commercial, or you have and now, continuing on in and out of the cocoon, internal caption, theme music / display, caption, the family adventure continues. Okay, internal Samantha's hospital room next day. Samantha slumberingly wakes up and dials into her phone. It rings 5 times. A voicemail comes on. Voicemail, voiceover. Hi, this is Kamala. Leave a message at the beep. Samantha. Hi, good morning, honey. I just wanted to let you know I just woke up and I'm okay, because I know you might worry. Thanks, you're probably in the shower, and I'm just so jealous I'm not there with you. Internal, the house, living room, day. Giselle comes, or hobbles, fatiguedly down the steps. Mike is starting to sit up. Mike, hey Giselle, don't worry. I'll fold up the sheets. I can't believe I'm even doing this because of a bet. Giselle, what? What's this about a bet? I haven't had my coffee yet. Has Joey gone and done something really stupid? Mike, no, no, no. It's with Josh. We're trying to get each other to cut down on the cookies. And also Joey said you're working long hours, so he wants me to help. Giselle, oh, that's ridiculous. You just sit right there. You're first of all, our guest. And second, you shouldn't be waiting on us. We should be taking care of you. How much are you charging to tutor Josh? Mike, nothing. I love him. Giselle, see? Now let me get those sheets and I'll put them away. Just I gotta get coffee. I think today's gonna be a whole pot day. The boys will have to make a second pot for themselves. Mike, don't overdo it now. Is Joey up yet? Giselle, he's probably in the bathroom. Mike, that's why I asked. I don't think I can hold it much longer. Giselle with concerned emotion. Oh, Mike. Mike, I'm going up. I hope it's not locked. Giselle goes into the kitchen while he goes up the stairs with a towel over his shoulder. The reason I am about to burst into laughter is because I know what's going to happen next. Internal, upstairs hallway, day. Mike encounters Joey going the other way. Mike, oh good, you're out of there. Joey, and good morning to you too. Mike, I would have had an accident. Joey, back turned, halfway down the stairs. Is this something I need to know? Mike, it would be if I had had the accident. Joey, off screen, fading as he disappears. Just a word of advice to you, Pop. Make it so I know nothing about stuff like that, and your stay here will be a lot pleasanter. Enough said if you get my drift. Mike hurries to get inside the bathroom quickly. Internal, the house, kitchen, day. The coffee is brewing and Giselle is waiting for it as Joey enters. Giselle, I'm just drinking this whole pot and getting out of here. You'll have to wait and make your own pot for yourself and the boys. Joey, okay, honey. Do you want any breakfast? I'll get something together quick. Giselle, no thanks. Did you see the flowers I picked off the floor by the door and put into a vase finally? Joey, showing unobserved panic but calm voice. Sure, I noticed them. Thank you. Giselle, what are you thanking me for? I'm supposed to be thanking you. Joey, for putting them in the vase. Why are you getting so upset? Giselle, if I have to answer that question, Joey, would you rather I didn't say thank you? Giselle, yeah, I'd rather you would have said you're welcome. And don't even ask what do I mean. It's enough having one kid whose idea of smart is far less than what it really is. Joey, look, when I got home, my dad and Josh were there telling me about this stupid bet they made, which I now have to take care of, locking up those cookies. Giselle, cookies? What if I want one? Joey, just ask me. Giselle, you know what? Never mind. I'm going to trim down and start dressing so you'd stop taking me for granted if you... Joey, but wait, then I got to keep tabs on all Mike's receipts to make sure he's not cheating. Giselle, really, Joey? You don't trust your own father? Joey, you mean the man who broke the most sacred promise to my mother and hurt me by running out on us? That person? Giselle, oh my God. Let me just have my coffee and get to work. I don't have time for any more soap operas. No wonder the kid is the way he is. Joey, hey, can I get one cup at least while you go on and on and on? Giselle, I thought you were going to get me some breakfast. Joey, yeah, that's why I need the coffee. Giselle, oh, Joey. She takes the carafe and pours him a cup. Giselle, the things I do for you. Joey, thanks. Giselle, now that was a thanks I should get. Joey, I don't know. If I were you, I'd take any thanks. Giselle, sipping her own first cup. If you were me, I wouldn't be even in this mess. And then I'd really have reason to thank you. Joey, how you figure that? Giselle, never mind. Just get me a roll or I'll even take a bowl of cereal. Just get something, okay? Internal. Samantha's hospital room day. Dr. Morfield enters. Samantha sits up in her bed. Samantha. Hey. Dr. Morfield with concern. Samantha, how are you feeling? Samantha. Okay. Dr. Morfield. I heard you asked the nurse for a sedative last night. Samantha. Yeah, because of what I saw on TV. Dr. Morfield. What did you see? Samantha. There was a bunch of police beating this innocent kid. She starts to break into crying. Dr. Morfield. You mean Tyre Nichols? She says nothing for a moment as she cries and collects herself. Dr. Morfield. I'm so glad you asked for help. Samantha, finally self-collected. What was your reaction to the video? Dr. Morfield. I'm sorry I didn't have a chance to see the video, but I heard the report, and it just makes me sick to think about it. Why don't you tell me what it was like for you? Samantha. It was horrible. Stops. I'm just glad I got the medicine so I could get through the night. Dr. Morfield. I'm really happy about that. You took action to protect yourself so that you could be safe. I want you to remember that when you leave the hospital. There is another silent delay. Dr. Morfield. I understand it's hard to talk about Samantha suddenly. Kamala called at the right time. I could talk to her about it. Again, silent pause as she is just fixed and unmoving. Dr. Morfield. It's all right. Don't worry about it. I know it's hard to talk about. Samantha. Well, I just remembered. I told Kamala I was more determined to go through with that hearing because of what I saw. It reminded me of why I ended up here in the first place. And I'm not going to give in this time. Dr. Morfield. Wow, that's amazing. Such a thought helped you have a whole different reaction that you might not have had if you hadn't had this system of support. You've really become strong. And that's exactly how I want you to go into that hearing, with the same determination. You're really doing great. I'm proud of you. Samantha. Teary-eyed, big smile. Wow, thank you, Doctor. Dr. Morfield. Now, getting back to roughly where we left out yesterday, I want to move on to the pandemic. Samantha, sour-faced. Dr. Morfield. Because that's when you were going through the trauma inciting incident. I know it's going to be difficult to retrace yourself back through time, but I think understanding this will help tremendously. As he talks, Samantha shrinks back in her bed against the pillows and headrest, the energy seeming to dissipate and go out of her face. Dr. Morfield. I know you went through a whole lot, but it's also true that the pandemic also impacted us far more than many people have been willing to look at in terms of their lives. But I think it's important to keep in mind that whatever you were going through and are still going through, everyone else was also affected this way. My patient load went way up, but I still have to turn people down. But having said all that, it does not lessen what you went through. However, it does help us understand why everyone around you seemed to be going crazy. So I went, So I want to ask you if you can share with me what life was like for you at the time the pandemic started. Silence. Dr. Morfield. Samantha? She just sits, brooding. Dr. Morfield, can you share with me? I know this must be extremely hard for you, but can you share what you're feeling right now that's making you not want to talk? Are you worried about something? Samantha, maybe. I mean, I was feeling good. It's like It's starting to feel... Stops. Dr. Morfield, go on. What is it starting to feel? Samantha cutting in. It's like when you ask me those questions like about the pandemic, I start to feel like this happiness is going to go away. Like you just took it away from me like a magician. Dr. Morfield. Wow, do you mean like the way I made you feel better in our first session? Samantha, lighting up. Yeah, that's it. Dr. Morfield. Okay, I think we really hit on something powerful here. She smiles in response. Dr. Morfield. But first I have to tell you that in both cases it wasn't me who changed your feelings. It was you. I'm not a magician. I'm just someone who knows something about how people think and feel. All I'm really doing is guiding you to your own feelings and how you react in each moment. So when you notice and are aware of this, how you feel, think, and react in situations, then you can decide to change how you react. And the key to this is being aware that at each moment there are three things going on. First, you feel something that you can't control. But every feeling leads to a thought that you can control. And the third thing is your reaction, which is based on the feeling and the thought. So the key to changing lies in identifying your thoughts and seeing which are not good thoughts to have and which are. Most of the time we aren't aware of our thoughts. They are like the involuntary muscles in our body that seem to know what to do at each moment. Our minds work that way too, because a lot of stimuli come at us all at once. Samantha, cutting in, smiling. Wow, you're so smart. Dr. Morfield, thank you. Now we get hit with a lot of stimuli, physical, mental, and emotional, all within an instant of time. Of course, nobody can focus on everything. So what we naturally do is we select which ones to pay attention to. But how do you know the right ones to pay attention to? This is a learning process that all people have to go through. Now, you already know that the muscles in your body seem to know what to do. But that wasn't always the case. You had to learn that when you were very young, and now it's automatic. But what if you had a bad accident and got injured? Then you would need physical therapy to relearn how to move your muscles correctly in a safe and guided environment. You experienced emotional trauma. Therapy is how I am helping you. You're helping you relearn to develop the best automatic responses to whatever happens by focusing on what you need to do in order to do so. So don't worry, just as physical therapy is painful while you're going through it, we will have some very dark moments here. But I got you, and you are completely safe. I will catch you if you fall, so to speak. Samantha, wow, thank you. Internal, the house, living room day. Mike enters the house, dressed in a coat, but shivering and wet, with a few bags of groceries. Mike, I forgot how much food a whole family consumes. This is my son's payback. He breathes out a sigh of disenchantment and goes into the kitchen to unpack them. He pulls out a box of his and Josh's cookies and smiles a mischievous smile. Mike, I'll be glad to lose that bet. That'll be my payback. He puts the cookies on a shelf and then continues taking out the rest of the groceries and putting them where they need to be. Josh walks in. Mike, oh, hi, Josh. Josh, I'm really studying. I feel that I never exercise my brain that hard. Mike, good. It'll be double pleasure for you then to know you didn't have to go through all that. Yeah, you ready? Oh, shoot. Okay. It'll be good to know. It'll be double pleasure for you then to know you didn't have to be out there getting it snowed on. Josh, snow? Oh my God, I gotta go see. He starts for the door, but then stops suddenly, noticing something. Mike, it's not that impressive. That's why you didn't see anything in the out the window. Now Chicago, now that's snow you'll never forget. Josh, big smile. Hey Grandpa, look what I see. You just lost a bet. You bought me a whole box of cookies. Mike, how you figure? I just bought it. Oh my God. Okay, Mark, don't let that happen. 27 pages. Oh, that's too long. Okay, no wonder. Oh, now I can't find Mike anymore. I think we went too far. Oh. All right, here we go. I feel like I never. Okay, here we go. This is where. Well, we're still in the middle of this. Okay. This is when he puts the cookies on the shelf and continues taking out the groceries and putting them where they need to be. Josh walks in. Mike. Oh, hi, Josh. Josh. I'm really studying. I feel like I never exercised my brain that hard. Mike. Good. It'll be double pleasure for you then to know you didn't have to be out there getting snowed on. Josh. Snow? Oh my God, I gotta go see. He starts with the door but then stops suddenly, noticing something. Mike. It's not that impressive. That's why you didn't see anything. Oh boy. Now, Chicago, that's snow you'll never forget. Josh, big smile. Hey, Grandpa, look what I see. You just lost the bet. You bought me a whole box of cookies. Mike, how you figure? I just bought it. I didn't need it. I just want to get back at Joey for Josh interrupting. Yeah, that was pretty bad locking him up like that. Mike, I was gonna say for killing our bet, because there were no cookies to look up. There were no cookies to lock up. Oh, Josh. Oh, yeah. Mike. Of course, he still could throw them out, but we got at least a few hours before he can try anything. That way we'll know who's the stronger one. I'm going to put them on the landing. Josh, what landing? Where the stairs turn, halfway up and halfway down. Josh, wait a minute. I got a door, so you got the advantage. Mike. All right, I'll put him out at the top of the stairs. My hearing's so bad. Hey, wait a minute. We're gonna... Oops. Mike, let's go study now. Oh. Internal, Samantha's hospital room, day. Dr. Morfield. You mentioned magicians before. Magicians are essentially illusionists. They seem to be making us see things that don't seem possible. But in reality, all they were really doing is ruling out everything. Okay. I drank all this coffee and I'm still going like this. Okay, so now, Mike says, let's go study now. Internal, Samantha's hospital room, day. We're almost done. Dr. Morfield. And you mentioned magicians before. Magicians are essentially illusionists. They seem to be making us see things that don't seem possible. But in reality, all they are really doing is drawing our attention to what we need to see in order that we are unaware of the things they are manipulating that ultimately will make us believe we saw magic when... when they get to the end of their trick. My job as a psychologist is similar in that I'm trying to draw your attention to thoughts and you already have that you are not aware you may have. This is doing nothing for me. My job as a psychologist is similar. I'm trying to draw your attention to thoughts you already have that you are not aware of, as well as possibilities you don't normally think of that can alter the way you come out feeling. Does this make sense to you? Samantha. Yes, I get it totally. You're really good. Dr. Morfield. You see, you don't feel bad anymore. But it's not because of me. It's because I led you to those dark thoughts, but then I led you away from them. Now, these are all thoughts in your mind. Now, I want to go back to those dark thoughts again, because that's the only way we'll have to deal with. We'll learn to deal with them the next time they come up. This is what the therapy is for, so that you never take those pills again. It was thoughts and feelings that led you to decide to. Okay, Mark, come on. And even if you have that self-control, you're still at risk if another situation so bad comes up because we have no control over. You can tell me about it. We have no control over situations. They just happen. If the situation gets really bad, you don't want to do anything else that will put you in danger. Is that clear? Samantha. Wow. Slight pause. This is a lot. Dr. Morfield. I know. The reason it's a little more intense today, as I already told you yesterday, is because you need to be ready to go out on your own in time for that hearing. Samantha. Right. Dr. Morfield. So let's get back to that dark feeling you were having a moment ago. What kind of thoughts arise when you focus on it? Samantha. Pondering. Dr. Morfield. Tell me why you felt like I was taking away your happiness when I was asking you about it. Samantha. Well, I guess not you really, but I guess I felt bad because it always seems that whenever something good happens, it's going to get real bad afterward. Dr. Morfield. Why? Samantha. Because it always does. Dr. Morfield. Can you think of an example of when something inevitably led to something bad? It could be any time in your life. Samantha. You know, it's funny the way you say that, because I remember it clearly the day I had to move back home and all hell began. Fade out. Boy, I thought that end was never coming. All right, let's shut all these off, and I hope you enjoy them. And please come back next week, whether you enjoyed it or not. I think this is great. I know I fell asleep trying to say it, but I don't know what it is that makes me fall asleep all the time. But I enjoy hearing the script. I don't even read anymore. I have an automatic voice saying it for me. All right, bye-bye.